And now, a dramatic reading of Cowboy Bebop by Peter Chimera. Athor's Knot. Someone had idea I should write a Cowboy Bebop fanfic, but I never watch it, and I don't know if it's about, but I had a idea. So I decide, instead of I writing about Bebop from Ninja Turtles if he was a cowboy. Bebop had a walking all over until he got tired for a drink. "I will drink this water," it said, and then he drank it, but there wasn't any. "Where will I get water?" Bebop said, because he was in the desert, and the nearest town was close by, but he had to get there in time. "We have some water, but it will coat you barely," said two mans, and they were cowboys that wore black, in which the Texas said that they were outlawing. "I will buy you water if you are," but then one of them said, "No, you must give us all of your money, and then we will give you water." And they talked their guns out and pointed them at Cowboy Bebop. Bebop spin-kicked his head off so hard it hit the other guy in the head and gave his nose bleeding. "Ow, my friend's head!" he said, and then he fainted dead. He picked up the mugger head and said, "It was a good idea I kicked you." But he still didn't have water, so he had to get to town, but it was important to keep its head because it might be later be useful. Author's note: the mugger's head did not have blood on it because the story is rated only PG, so it is like when the head cuts off in Star Wars. Luckifly, he arrived at town in a moment too soon for comfort. "Who goes there?" asked the town sheriff. "We cannot afford to bring in such cattle as you." So Bebop said, "I am on your side, and here is proof." And he showed them the head that he took with him cleverly. "That is an outlaw's head. You are welcome in our town." And the town cheered and gave him some water. "Not so fat," said a cowboy Baxter Stockman, but it was Baxter Stockman before he turned into a fly, and he was just a regular boxster. He pointed at Bebop holding the head and said about the head, "That head is my friend who works for me and is not an outlaw." The sheriff laughed at him and said, "Do you have proof?" And Baxter said, "No," and was sad. But then when Bebop looked, the head was gone. "Where did head go?" "That is my proof that I am on the law." So Bebop went to the outlaw's hideout and took his gunks. "Do not shoot us, Bebop." "Okay." So Bebop put his guns away and had a civilized talking with them. "We are only outlaws because we have no money." "That is not an excusing, so you must come with me and prove my innocence."
"I'm afraid that is not possible, having Mr. Bebop,"
said the outlaw boss, who was Wasp and have big mustache.
"Are you here to ambush me, you scum?"
Bebop turned around and his gun shot into his hands, and he turned around and shot all the bullets.
"You miss, Captain Bebop."
And the boss jumped over the table to attack him with his rifle, but Bebop said,
"That is why I always have one more bullet left."
And he put it in his gun and shot the boss face through the window, and the bullet bounced back and hit Bebop's eye.
"Ow, my eye!"
Bebop wrecked.
"I will have to wear eye patch now."
"Thanks for saving me,"
said a nephew.
"You're welcome for saving the day, but now I'm out of bullets."
The other outlaws, because they were okay to begin again, this time being on the side of right and order. Bebop put on eye patch and he returned him boy to the mayor. "Thanks for saving my friend's nephew."
"But this is not the only time,"
said Bebop, and took off the mayor's hat, and they saw he was Baxter Stockman in disguise, so Bebop shot out his guns. "Don't shoot, you nuisance."
"Why should I spare your life?"
"Well, because if you shoot at me, I will kill Cowboy Rucksteady."
"No, that has not happened,"
Bebop said and shot Baxter 12 times. "You have made mistake. You did not fire the extra shot."
"Yes, I got it from the outlaws."
They are such traitor! Baxter yelled, and then he died. And Bebop had just one shot left. So he used it to untie Rocksteady before the trap happened.
Thanks. You saved me from the trap.
Awkward Steadies became.
You better.
Bebop laughed but no one got the joke because he said it wrong. V-Land.